Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to take you around the garden, show you what I've been up to. It's been a busy few weeks, and we'll give you a bit of an update on the overwintered plants as well, see how they're doing. And lastly, a bit of a giveaway, so stick around and I'll tell you how you can enter that. So let's take a look inside here and see how these guys are doing. So we can see they're actually looking pretty healthy. No real problems that I can see. There's obviously a bit of mold here with these leaves that have come off, but I'm not too worried about that. This guy over here, we can see that it is shedding some leaves. One thing I want to point out is I've only watered these once since I put them in here, so I think it's been more than a month now. I watered them at the beginning of this week. Just put a little bit of water in each of these, but that's because I was pretty much feeling them and I could feel that they still had a lot of water in them. From that watering, I probably won't water again for maybe another month or so even, because I can feel this is still very heavy. This one as well, pretty heavy. You just don't want to overwater. And we can see here there's some lovely greenery, so I'm happy with that. It's looking pretty healthy. That one there, a little bit concerned, only because the hollow at the top there, I don't really like that too much, but again, let's give it some time and see how it does. But other than that, these guys are looking pretty good. So the main thing to take away here is don't water too much. When you're overwintering, they're not getting as much light as they did during the summer, so they really don't need a lot of water. Just use your judgment, feel the pot, see how much water's still in there. If you overwater them, they're just going to die. So we can see this plant is doing really well. This is the one that I trimmed back all the roots and put it into a smaller pot. I actually expected that it would go dormant for quite a while it recovered from quite a brutal root slaying, but it actually started putting out flowers quite quickly after it went into this room. I have had to use quite a lot of water with this plant because there is a radiator right down below here. It's keeping the room obviously fairly warm, about 17 or 18 degrees, and that means that the air dries out as well. So I've had to water this probably twice a week or so. You can see I have a small container down here, so I just fill that up about halfway. One problem I am finding is that I have lots of bugs, so I actually need to go and give this a good spray with my neem oil and get rid of these bugs. So I don't know if we can see here these little things over here. So we can see this little bug over here. We've got quite a few of those all over the plant, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a spray with the neem oil and that'll get rid of these. But other than that, this plant is doing really well, and we can see it's all right. It's not doing brilliantly as it would if it had full sunshine, but you know, that's the whole point of overwintering. It's just keeping it alive so that when we do put it outside again, it's just going to take off once the weather's right. We can see all the paving work here is all done, and you can see all the path is now newly laid, which is really cool. Makes it a lot easier to get around and it looks a lot nicer, I think. We've got this patio bit done here. It's one of my old raised beds. We moved it over there, so I need to fill that up with some compost and put some plants in for my wife. We made this patio a little bit bigger just to help with the barbecue area. So you can see we extended it just along this area over here. So the barbecue area is a little bit separate from where the seating area is going to be. And then of course the path carries on down to the greenhouse. And over here we have the polytunnel. Not a lot of work has really been done here because it's been so wet. You can see how muddy this ground is at the moment. It's really not been fantastic, but I did get to build the raised beds, so those are at least in there and I've secured them. I need to still fill them up with compost. I've actually ordered a whole bunch of compost because my pile at the back there, as big as it is, it's not exactly gonna do the job to fill all of this, as well as a few other ideas I have. I've put the door up at the back there. I still need to do the one up this side, which I've started working on, and hopefully I'll be able to do something with that this weekend. And then the shed. The shed has been built, which is really nice. I get to store my goodies away here and keep it out of the garage and the greenhouse, and everywhere else it really helps to have a bit of storage. These are the doors that I still need to put onto the polytunnel. But yeah, there's been a lot of work that we've done here. I thought it'd be good to do a bit of an update on my worms as well. So let's have a look in here and see how these guys are doing. You can see mostly they're under the surface. There's a few around the top here, but it is really cold. I think they're still doing very well. We can see there's loads down here. It's quite cold, so the worms aren't really too active. I'm not sure what's happening with that guy. He doesn't look very happy. But you can see there's loads of worms here. I don't want to disrupt them too much, but they look happy. And I'm just going to leave them to it. You can see we've got loads and loads of activity. If you are interested in worm composting or vermicompost, I would recommend checking out Emily the Crazy Worm Lady. She has some pretty cool videos out there, and she's always doing some interesting experiments around the worms and that, and I find it interesting, so check her out if you are interested in that sort of thing. Let's talk about the giveaway. Fatali from fataliseeds.net has kindly offered up a €20 gift card. That will allow you to get fully stocked up with seeds for next season. To enter, it's very simple. All you need to do is share my YouTube channel in one of your social media accounts, whether that's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, it doesn't matter. Just share it in one of those and let me know in the comments below where you've shared it. So at the end of your comment, just type there, shared on Twitter or shared on Instagram. I'll make sure I draw a winner before Christmas, so probably Christmas Eve on the 24th of December, and I'll put a community post up to let you know who has won, and good luck to you all. It was only Saturday last week where I hit 10,000 subscribers. And already today I woke up this morning and I'm on 13,000 subscribers, which is just insane. Thank you all for subscribing. To all you new subscribers, I hope you're enjoying my content. I know it might be a little bit different to the content you watched when you subscribed, like my source videos, but it's all part and parcel of the ChilliChump experience. Let me know in the comments below what sort of content you want to see next year. I already have quite a few ideas, but I'm always looking for feedback. I'm always looking for some ideas. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Thank you for watching and keep safe over the holiday season, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye-bye for now.